This is KGW News at 11.
Yeah, but once I saw him with the gun, I was like, okay, his shot's like, get down.
Police say a 16-year-old was shot at a car show in Gresham this afternoon near the intersection of Northwest Fairview and Burnside. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm John Adams. While the teenager is expected to survive, police are still searching for the person who shot them. Ashley Grams has the latest.
Dozens of evidence markers cover the parking lot of Burnside Commons in Gresham.
It was pretty crazy.
Gunfire erupted during a car show on Saturday afternoon.
I turned and I looked and I heard bam, 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 just in time to see somebody kind of running off.
They took off running down the sidewalk right past our door as we were locking it and shooting back toward this truck.
Nick works at a restaurant nearby. He said the crowd cleared out quick, leaving behind uneaten pizza and a car still lifted.
There was one gentleman that got hit and he was actually behind my other car.
Megan Carone says he was shot in the leg and her husband went over to help him.
He said, I'm going to cut off your pants. I'm going to tourniquet your leg, and it's going to hurt, but you got to be brave.
Gresham police say the shooting victim is 16 years old and he's expected to survive.
It was all kind of just like chaos.
What she didn't know at the time is those shots hit her truck, one in the driver's side window, another in the back tire, and a third hitting the taillight.
It looks like it's been hit at least 3 times. So, and with the tire being hit, we're going to definitely have to have it towed.
As for the shooter, Gresham police say they haven't caught him yet.
At this point, no, they don't know who did it, but we got pictures of him on the camera and stuff, and they already give that to the police.
Well, officers say they're still reviewing evidence and examining surveillance video from businesses nearby. A spokesperson for Gresham Police says they don't believe there's any danger to the public. John?
Okay, Ashley, thank you so much. A man faces attempted murder charges, among others, after shooting one person and attacking 2 others with a knife. It happened just before 9 on Wednesday night near Southeast 103rd and Division. Portland police learned a man had been shot by someone known to him, 29-year-old Tyler Price. He then slashed a woman's hand with a knife, and while running from police, he stabbed someone else in the neck. Price was arrested that day but remained in the hospital until today. He's now booked in the Multnomah County Jail. A Texas family is searching for answers after a man went missing while traveling through Portland and has since been found dead. The body of 35-year-old Daniel Ray was found last Sunday in the Willamette near the Steel Bridge. After getting on a Greyhound in Spokane back in October, he got in an altercation in Portland and was arrested. His family never heard from him again after he was released. His younger brother says they didn't receive much help from Portland police when they tried to report him missing.
From November to January, February, December, nothing. It was just terrible. That felt like no help. And we just was hoping that he may call. We just hoping that it would turn different.
The family says Daniel's cause of death is still being determined. They said he was a strong swimmer and would never have taken his own life. They hope someone knows something that can give them answers. We continue to follow the status of the Portland State Chief of Police following a clash with a group of protesters Thursday evening. The university tells us Chief Willie Halliburton remains under medical supervision as of 11 this morning. This comes after campus police and PPB were called to remove 2 people who had chained themselves to a building on campus. As police attempted to remove the protesters, they say the crowd became hostile and surrounded the officers. Court documents say Chief Halliburton was kicked in the leg and the stomach. PPB Chief Bob Day says protesters refused to move when they tried to take Halliburton to the hospital. He went on to say, quote, "The actions of those who engaged in criminal conduct last night were not an appropriate response, unnecessarily escalated the situation, and could have had life-threatening consequences for Chief Halliburton." Of the 7 arrested Thursday, 3 are current PSU students. At least 2 of the 7 were charged with assaulting or attempting to assault an officer. Ann Cudd, the president of the university, released a message earlier on Friday. She said what happened Thursday cannot continue and is not a campus atmosphere that can sustain any of us at Portland State. Police are searching for a person who's behind at least 3 burglaries around downtown Portland. They can confirm that back in January, this person broke into a building's office off of 6th and Belmont and stole several items. On May 19th, they stole a bike from the lobby of a building off of Northwest 13th and Irving. The very next day, they broke into multiple rooms near Southwest 1st and Harrison and also stole from a car. There could be more cases as well. If you have any information on these thefts, call Portland Police. Also new tonight, Portland police say they've arrested a prolific shoplifter during a retail theft mission at the Cascade Station Shopping Center. 41-year-old Pamela McIntosh had 6 outstanding warrants for her arrest, all for various degrees of theft. Portland police officers arrested 13 others during Friday's mission. These pictures show just a few of them. One person faces a felony charge and 9 others face misdemeanor charges. Portland police say their efforts are often focused on organized retail theft rings. Well, turning now to weather, it was a cool and cloudy start to the holiday weekend, but things will gradually improve tomorrow and especially into Memorial Day. Let's check in with meteorologist Joe Ranieri with what we'll see over the next couple of days.
Hey there, John. We are really looking at some dry conditions the next few days. So tomorrow, morning clouds followed by some afternoon sunshine. And Memorial Day, is going to be looking like the best day of the holiday weekend. This is our next little rainmaker that's not going to be arriving out in our area until Tuesday. So between now and then, get ready for some comfortable conditions. Tomorrow morning, mostly cloudy skies. We'll have some afternoon clearing, but again, temperatures will be a little bit warmer, I should say, for tomorrow. Memorial Day, sunny and warm with a few spots of some high clouds out there, more filtered sunshine. Last week of May, though, will turn cooler and rainy, basically from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we'll see our temperatures warm up a little bit. What wasn't warm was our highs today. We topped out in the low 60s, nearly 10 degrees cooler from where we should be for this time of year, and up and down the Oregon coastline, temperatures were in the mid to the upper 50s. Temperatures right now, a little after 11 o'clock tonight, are in the upper 40s to low 50s. Forest Grove, Hillsborough, 51 degrees. Happy Valley over in Clackamas County, temperature of 49 degrees. Along the east side of the state, temperatures going to be dropping into the mid 30s for your overnight lows. But again, heading into the later part of next week, John, things are going to be warming up just a bit. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
All right, Joe, thank you. We'll be looking forward to that. The Washington County Sheriff's Office is on the lookout for people drinking and driving this weekend. Deputies have been participating in a high visibility enforcement mission focusing on DUII. This comes as drunk driving fatalities in Oregon and Washington continue to climb in recent years.
In 4 years, 2019 to 2022, there's been a 36% increase in the number of fatalities due to drunk driving. Just in Oregon, 41% in Washington, where I live. It's bordering on a national health crisis.
The Pacific Northwest Regional Executive Director of Mothers Against Drunk Driving says it's always best to have a plan for a safe ride home before going out to drink. A heads up for commuters if you take public transportation. On Monday, TriMet is running all buses and MAX trains on their Sunday schedules because of the Memorial Day holiday. There's also no West service. Portland Streetcar will run on its Saturday schedule. You have the opportunity to influence the future of one of Portland's oldest performing arts centers. We have a better idea of the 3 proposals submitted to City Council ahead of its discussion over the Keller Auditorium. 2 of the 3 call for a brand new center, while the other would see the auditorium get a huge redevelopment. City officials told us in August of last year the more than 100-year-old theater needs major upgrades. Whether it's renovation or a new venue, it's expected to cost upwards of $200 million. The public discussion takes place Wednesday at 2 in the afternoon. City Council will hear each proposal and the public will be able to testify on each. For more details on each of the proposals, click on this article on our website, kgw.com.